Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, so Devin Haney and Kambosos done. I'll do a video format for the people who didn't see the live yesterday. So they agreed to fight. Apparently, Lomachenko, our boy right here, pot, water, riding shotgun. Apparently Lomachenko decided not to. Here we go. Lomachenko decided not to leave his security detail during the Ukraine war with Russia, so he's going to remain. He's going to remain in the Ukraine. But check out the Box News playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. They say they agree to terms, but the contract isn't signed, so obviously anything can happen. I heard that he was even Kambosos was even thinking about waiting on. He was thinking about waiting on Ryan Garcia. Will happen April 9th, but who knows what time the DAZN was on. They probably was like, either you get this Haney deal done now, or y'all can go somewhere else. And Top Rank didn't have any other lucrative fighters that can do that, and obviously Tank is tied up with PBC and Fortuna high risk. I mean, he going on and on, but I mean, a lot of the brothers got behind Haney, wanted Haney to get this shot. Now he got this shot. Now, you got to go over to Australia and damn near got to put on two perfect performances. If everything that they saying is true about the fight, that he wanted the same deal Lomachenko got, that mean he got to stay over there in Australia. Got to beat him twice. If Kambosos win, I don't think Haney got a rematch clause, but I don't know for sure. But he got what he wanted. And it's hard for when you ain't a big knockout puncher. It's hard to go to somebody's backyard. Depending on who they are, you down as much as 3, 4, 5 points when you get in there, or as little as 1 point because you're on the road. Like I said before, this ain't gonna make Devin Haney a Hall of Famer. It's not. It's great in his resume, but but the really thing about it is he get all the belts and he still don't get the fights with Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia. For the most part, then it defeats the purpose, because you beating Kambosos in Australia on the DAZN, that don't make you no bigger in America, bro. Maybe make you bigger in Australia. You can go back there and make a whole lot of money, but it don't make you no bigger in America. It'd be nice if he was able to get Kambosos on ESPN and people can see that. Then it'd probably make him a lot bigger. But, I mean, if those guys don't want to fight you still, what does it do in return? You still got to go to 140, and do put you in position to go to 140 and pick the belt you want to challenge. You hear rumors about Teofimo Lopez possibly fighting Liam Paro from Australia for the vacant WBO belt as soon as, Josh Taylor officially vacates him. You hear the same thing about, Regis Progress of Payne. They fighting for the vacant WBC belt. So Devin really, the best thing about this for Devin Haney, at the bare minimum, if he able to get all these belts, is he'd be able to go up there. If he granted Super WBO championship status, he'd be able to go up there and challenge Teofimo Lopez and be his next mandatory. He probably won't even be immediate. He probably be able to get the tune up there and fight Teo. Bare minimum, if Teo dropped the belt, then you know what time it is. So, bare minimum, look like the Teo fight can happen out of this, but he got to win. And like I said, it's never easy going to somebody's backyard. Even this nigga fighting a nigga from Southern California, he from the Bay Area, you still in their backyard, But this is on a broader scale. When you ain't got that punching power and you a boxer, sticker mover, today they scoring for ineffective aggression. But the thing about it is, Kambosos really ain't an aggressive fighter. He more of a boxer puncher. He struggled with movement. And to be honest, people say, well, Lomachenko was the worst type of style for him. I think Haney might be the worst type of style for him. It's up there. It's close. because once you think about it, bro, look at that Lee Shelby fight. That's why people didn't think he had a chance versus Teofimo Lopez. And Lee Shelby got, he a different fighter than Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Lopez should have kind of tried to mimic a little bit of what he done. In and out, feints, keep turning them. And that's what Haney going to have to do. Feints, in and out, turning them, putting punches in bunches. And not trying to do the shit he trying to do, listen to people like me and try to go out there and be a puncher. You know what I'm saying? When people say, well, if he's selling his punches more like me, I told Bill, like, and they did, and it didn't work. How about that? But he an accumulation puncher, and like 90% of boxers historically, probably 95% of boxers historically, I'm just throwing a number out there, are accumulation attrition punchers. Meaning they got to put punches together. There ain't too many one knockout punchers out there. There ain't too many Wilders out there. Julian Jacksons. It ain't too many people like even Tyson Fury, he's an accumulation puncher. Now he's sitting on this shot. So, I just tell him, just keep touching them. And then we mix in some hard punches down the road. I touch him to the body, touch on him. Kambosos got a really good jab. His jab look longer than what it is because he really utilize it. But I tell him, man, anytime he throw that stick out there, bro, we taking that away. When he throw that stick out there, we want to take that away. Either we gonna come over the top, because he got the in and out movement, he got the athleticism to do so. Either we gonna step over, we gonna come over the top, or we gonna slip inside. And I tell him slip inside and touch the solar plex. I tell him really to touch that man to the body. I'm gonna do, because when Kambosos thought he got really good lead hand, bro. He got really good lead hand, and when he throw it out there, it's a problem. T.O. couldn't really, he like to jump in. He like to literally jump in off his feet and jump in. Somebody pointed that out in the Mason Menard. He like to jump in. You jump in, it's hard to get around the stick because you can't just jump in, and he was using the stick to control him. And then he was able to turn it over into a nice little whipping hook. T.O. should have been slipping on the inside and boom, 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 getting on the inside. Haney, it's a ways you get over to Jay. You can jab with him. Haney got the reach. You can keep jabbing with him. When he throw a jab, you can go over the top. Which means when he throw that jab, Haney can you can catch it. A lot of ways to attack the jab. He threw that jab. Haney probably best opportunity would be either he can slip on the outside and come around with a hook, or come over the top with his own jab. He can jab with him where Kambosos won't get his own jab off because Haney got a good jab. Or he can slip on the inside. They like to slip on the inside and throw an uppercut. It's like you see some of the tutorials, you go to the gym, slip and throw uppercut. If I was him, I would mix that up. I would like to slip on the inside, right? And probably throw right to the solar plex. And he might get comfortable, be able to slip, solar plex, shot, uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Then probably grab him. Or he can slip, solar plex, uppercut, and finish with a left hook. This will be interesting because Kambosos lead hand gonna cause problems. But Shelby showed y'all movement, erky jerky. Kind of remind you of Haney a little bit. Erky jerky, Haney just a little bit more slicker. And I think Lee a little bit more awkward in his own way. But that's good. He take that lead hand away, it's over with. Easier said than done. And Kambosos already playing with house money. He already, depending on how the judges is. We're going to do neutral judges. One from Australia, one from America, and one from Europe. So, like I said, that lead hand is going to be the trick. It's going to be the key for Kambosos. He just like to throw it, and he got a nice little hook. He able to nice little hook when he throw in there. So, I just keep moving him off the spot, keep walking him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the battle of taking his jab away. It's gonna be the battle of movement. His Haney going in and out, walking left, right, slipping, boom, boom, boom. That's gonna be a big key, bro. Just embarrassing him. I just be saying touching him. And I think for Haney, body shot, he got to improve his defense too, bro. You know, I know he trying to, you know, kind of implement the Floyd Senior style. You throw a lot of shots. You know, a lot of people look at Floyd and say, well, Floyd is just a pop shotter. He just throw one shot at a time. That's because he got bad hands. You guys really watch Floyd Senior. Remember he's training Guzman and shit like that on 24/7. Floyd Senior is a combination guy. If you ever watch Floyd Senior fight, he, you know, just watch the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. He's a combination puncher. That's what he is. And that's what he trained Devin to do when he was training Devin to throw punches. But I think, you know, once you offensive, you compromise defense. That's just what it is. Y'all say, well, he get hit too much, Boots get hit too much, Crawford get. Well, anytime you throw punches, what the fuck you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get hit. That's just the thing about it. That's the thing about Pacquiao. Throw a lot of punches. Most people didn't understand you had to punch with Pacquiao or you had to set traps for Pacquiao. Most people can't counterpunch. You know, when you're dealing with somebody that's offensive, you know, when you throw a lot of punches, you're going to get hit. So for Haney, you know what I'm saying? It may be more of, instead of throwing 3-4 shots, whatever like that, might be throwing 1-2. You know what I'm saying? It might be like just working on defense and shit of that nature. Somebody said he was with Blu-ray, I heard in the Discord, so I don't know how true that is. But for him, you know, bro, I think the biggest thing about it, he don't have a poker face when he get hit. But also, I think he too big to be at that weight class at this point. You don't think that happened to Teofimo Lopez too? Killing yourself to make a weight you shouldn't be at. But if you're gonna make the weight and you feel comfortable, so be it. But it's gonna be about Kambosos getting that Kambosos able to control him with that lead hook, and he able to hurt Devin. That's gonna be it. You know, and for Devin, it's just gonna be lateral movement, in and out, feints. You know what I'm saying? I think body work for Devin. That's how I tell body work for Devin. Solar plex shots. Just mixing up, just being him. But I just think add more body work in there. Add more body work. That's it. But it's gonna be a good fight. You know who I get an edge to. Probably Haney, but then again, like I said before, when you walk over in Australia, when you call, he got some things working for him. I think it might be closer to what y'all think just on the cards. Now, if they was fighting in Las Vegas and shit, man, I would say 60-40 Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere in America, I think it's 60-40. You going over there, I think just being like him going over here, I think it's a realistic 50-50 fight. I think Haney gonna walk in there down 2 or 3 points. Minimum. You know, so, you know, like I said before, he should have a fight plan where you got to put money in the bank to get a knockout. And people say, well, what is that? That is where you have to have a contingency plan with putting in body work. That's what he should do. He should have a contingency plan. They should have a body work game plan put in there. Or you know how you like to finish up top? I would tell him, man, like when he slipped his lead hand, how you go to solar plex, they should be working on body work in that fight. More body work. Yep, more body work. Just in case, you know, down the stretch, y'all got to get that motherfucker out of there. You know, body work. If I had to bring some Hispanic in there, so be it. But body work. And Kambosos, he playing with house money. If he lose, he get another crack in Australia. At least that's what they were saying. So we'll see what the details is when they announce the fight. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Boxing Moves playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit the Linktree link. You can find me everywhere on social media, from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, my Facebook, and Anchor, and all that. But all the rest of them, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.